It was pretty difficult to land my first co-op job, I won't lie to you. It was like hundreds of applications, a lot of, why don't you have any experience?
It was so hard because one, I had no experience on my resume, and the whole point of co-op is to hire students with no experience.
Honestly, it was very difficult for me to find my first co-op job, but as soon as I went into the co-op office and asked for help, it all changed around.
As an international student, I had a lot of limitations and I couldn't apply to every job I wanted. Plus, I didn't have any work experience in Canada, so that just made it harder. And I had to apply to a few jobs, but I got it. And I got 4 co-ops and I'm graduating and it worked out.
For my first co-op job, I applied to a job, got the interview, and got the job right away, which kind of made the process go by really quickly. I was a team leader for Recreation Oak Bay, working in the after-school care program. I've worked with kids probably for like 8 years, so it's a very like comfortable area for me.
I think I applied to over 35 jobs, but luckily I did find someone who's willing to take a chance on me, and after I did have my first work term under my belt, I found it much easier to get my future work terms.
I have a very colorful background and very colorful transcript, so like I was pretty much applying with a nice like 2.5 to 3 GPA, so like realistically it was pretty hard for me to do. So really I took the first one that happened to land on my lap, which was jetting off to Thailand kind of with a really short decision period. But I'm glad I did, because after that, simply because I'd gone abroad and had actual work experience, people kind of overlooked the more rough edges of my application, like my GPA. So I would really, don't get discouraged if you can't get the first one right away. And after that it's just like dominoes. Everything gets much easier.
I actually applied to work for Parks Canada as well, and I got shot down, or I didn't get any response, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. And so what happened was that I ended up going onto the co-op website and I said, what am I gonna do? I don't even care anymore. I am going to apply for this dinosaur museum position. I'm not really sure what it is, but I will apply for it. And I ended up getting it, and that's where the hat comes from. It was fantastic. The people there were amazing. Alberta was awesome. And so I'm really happy that happened. And I ended up having one of the best summers ever.